Okay, so I wanted to go over some things on 4.3, which is on triangles, regular hexagons, and polygons. So triangles are polygons that have three sides and forms 180. We've seen that in some of your other sections. There's different types of triangles. You've got scalene, which means no sides are equal, which looks like this. Isosceles, which means you have two sides that are equal, therefore you have two angles that are equal. And then equilateral, which means all the sides are equal and all the angles are equal. So that means each angle has to be 60 degrees. Let's go back. So then you also have an acute triangle, which means all three angles are acute less than 90. You have a right triangle, and there's only two different triangles that can be here, a 45, 45, 90, and a 30, 60, 90. And then you have an obtuse, which means you have just one obtuse angle. Okay. All right, and so then the most important thing is if it's a right angle and you're missing a side, we can do Pythagorean theorem. And to do that, you have to know things about your right triangle. So straight across from your right angle is called your hypotenuse. So always look for your right angle. And then straight across from that is your hypotenuse. Okay, same thing here. Here's your right angle. There's your hypotenuse. And then the other two are legs.
Any more staples for the stapler tap?
So it's important to know where your hypotenuse is. So here's Pythagorean theorem. I'm sure some of you remember. It's c squared, which is your hypotenuse, is equal to your a squared plus your b squared. And you will use this to find a missing side of a right triangle. So if you're given a equals 3, b equals 4, find the hypotenuse. So if I draw my right triangle, and we're looking for the hypotenuse, such as your c. So that means c squared equals 3 squared plus 4 squared. 3 squared we know is 9. Remember, 3 squared means 3 times 3. Okay. 4 squared is 16. 9 plus 16 is 25. All right. Now, how do you get rid of something squared? Well, you have to take the square root of it. Whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other. So therefore, c is equal to 5. Okay, find an area of an isosceles triangle. So an